everybody, I'm back with another video, and today I wanted to make a video that is kind of a video more for myself. I really need to be inspired to start reading more. I've read only 2 books this month. I'm terribly disappointed about that, but I'm also cutting myself a break. I've been really sick like half this month, so I just didn't have any time to read. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 books that I want to read starting today. I just finished Airfire, which is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series, so while I am waiting for Queen of Shadows to get here in the mail, I am going to read a couple of standalones, hopefully, and then I'll be able to finish the Throne of Glass series, and then I'm going to start on a few other series, so I'm just going to talk about just 5 of those different books that I need to get started on. Okay, so when I shop on Amazon for new books, I always go through, I have a wish list on there of a bunch of books that I want, and I always go through them and see if there are any used books of those being sold for about half the price, and I'll usually pick it up. So I found a couple of John Green books, and I actually really love his writing style. I've only read Paper Towns, which I've heard is not a good first impression of his writing, but I actually really enjoyed that book, so I'm assuming I'll like his other work even more. So I picked up 2 of his books. They're in used condition, which is, I mean, they're pretty beat up, but I got them for half the price. So the first book that I got by John Green is Looking for Alaska, and it is about a kid, I'm assuming, named Miles, who, I don't really know. He meets someone named Alaska, and she basically pulls him into his crazy world. So, sounds simple, sounds like a nice kind of refreshing break from the craziness that is Throne of Glass. So, I'm looking forward to this. And then I also picked up An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, which is, from my understanding, about a guy named Colin who he always likes girls named Catherine, but he can't find a girl named Catherine who suits his fancy fully. So I think it's like a journey of him trying to find the perfect Catherine, to my understanding. I don't know if that's right, but the next standalone book that I want to read is one that I've heard such amazing things about, and I didn't even know it was a book because I saw the preview for the movie, and then when I joined BookTube I realized it was a book. So I really want to read the book first before I actually see the movie, and that is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. I'm so excited to read this one. I also got this for used condition on Amazon for half the price, and this one, it's not in horrible condition. It's a little beat up, but I got it for, I think, like $4, so I'm excited to read this one. If you don't know what it's about Nazi Germany, and this little girl, well, I don't know if she's a little girl, but from my understanding, she's a younger girl. Basically, I think that because at the time, the Nazi people were burning books, so I think her whole adventure is to go and take books and save them, which is amazing because I think no book should ever be burned, ever, even if it's like horrible. So I'm excited to read this one. Okay, and the next 2 books that I want to read are the first books in 2 different series. So the first one is Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles, and I got this for Christmas, and I also got Scarlet, which I think this is the first book, and then Scarlet's the second book, and then I'll have to buy, I think there's 2 more books. I'm really excited to read this book. It sounds really good. This one is about a girl who, similar to Cinderella, has a stepmother who I'm assuming is evil. At the back it says there's something unusual about her, something that others would kill for. So sounds interesting, sounds a little intense, it sounds exactly like something I love to read about. And the other book that I want to read is the first book in a series, and I got this series for my anniversary. You might have seen it on my Instagram, and I think I talked about it in a previous video. But anyway, my husband got me the Selection series by Kara Cass, and I'm so excited to read this just because it sounds kind of refreshing. I've heard it's really cheesy, and so I just think it would be a nice break from kind of the crazy, action-packed, magical books that I tend to read more often, but yeah, I'm excited to start this one. It's basically about girls competing for the prince so that they can win the crown and be the queen, essentially. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. So those are 5 books that I am excited to start reading, and I hope that this video inspires me to actually get it done, because I hate reading slumps so much, and I can't believe I only read 2 books this month, and it's the beginning of the year, and I'm just thoroughly disappointed, but that's okay. As long as I get moving on reading some more books so that I could finish 2016 off strong. Plus, I really need to fill up my bookshelves, and I'm slacking because I don't want to buy new books until I actually get all the books I currently have read. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!